As you can see, this goofy bear is digging through everything. He just dug all the trail mix, and he's got Honey Nut Cheerios and all the other good stuff that we got in there, and he dug it all out of the barrel, and he's just only eating the pastries. This bear gone completely nocturnal. The bigger male, the female that has been coming in here, a little bit smaller chocolate. I haven't seen her for 2 days, so I don't know what happened there. We're gonna stay after it here. Unfortunately, we've still only got 2 baits working. The one up Sheep Creek is in a great location, had a small blonde bear on it, and the doggone people came in there and just camped right on the game trail 225 yards from our bait. They're dogs. They got 5 or 6 dogs. They got 9 tents and trucks and people banging pots and pans in there and stuff like that. What a bizarre place to camp. But anyway, they shut that bait down for us. All right, you sure you want to do this?
No, it's time. Let's see if I can get that bandage off.
That's probably going to hurt like crazy.
No, it's not bad. I just got to get a hold of the edge of it.
Oh yeah. Now, if you die while I'm doing this, can I have your truck?
Well, yeah.
There, it worked. I got one.
Yeah. 1 out of 7.
Oh boy. Tell me if I'm pulling too hard.
I'll just get a bullet and bite on it if I have to.
Well, I'm hunting the 8,000 foot bait again today. This is the bait that I named 8,000 foot because it's at 8,000 feet and it's 1,000 feet above our camp. And I've decided to park my four-wheeler in a different place today. As you can see, I'm standing beside what is an old broken down corral that probably, it looks like this at one time was a horse pack camp up in here. And they've closed this area off so outfitters can no longer camp overnight up in this high country. So I apologize, I feel like these videos have been sounding really repetitious, but we do have some developments here. It is day 4, it's Tuesday. We took the night off last night because all of our bears were nocturnal. And we got a new bear. I talked about one bait that seemed like it was in a terrific spot, and it got a new bear on it. It was hit after 7 days of sitting there. So it's got a really nice color phase bear on it. We don't have any daylight pictures of the bear yet, so we don't know exactly what color it is, but it's a light colored bear. And we put a stand up there today, and Virgil's going to hunt that tonight. Dave is going back to hunt where the one that I call Brown Sugar is at. So we've got bears on all the baits, and because they had all gone nocturnal, we decided to just give them 1 day off, and hopefully we would allow them to, you know, settle down, just get comfortable, come into the bait site, feel relaxed and things like that. And then hopefully once they get more relaxed and comfortable, there's more likelihood that they're going to come in during the daylight. It's starting to feel a little bit like a long shot at this point. But we do have bears on the baits, and you know, people say that this valley has a lot of bears, but for, you know, we've been here for 11 days now and we aren't seeing multiple bears on the bait, which, you know, if we're in good spots, which I believe we are, and we got great bait, which I know we do, it seems like we'd have competition on the bait by now, but we really aren't seeing that. And I'm questioning if the bears are up higher, if they're down lower, you know, or if there just isn't that many bears. People say there's a lot of bears in this valley. Well, maybe it just means a lot different than if you say there's a lot of bears in Saskatchewan or Manitoba or Ontario or Minnesota, UP of Michigan, Wisconsin, and so forth. I just don't think the bear density is here. So anyway, I'm going to go up and park my four-wheeler in a new spot here because I've been parking it just off the main ATV trail onto a little skidder trail to kind of hide it. There's a fair amount of recreational ATVers that use this area, particularly on the weekends. And I really started analyzing how the bear was approaching the bait, and I kind of backtrailed a little bit to try to figure out where I thought he was coming from, and sure enough, it took me down to that skidder trail where I'd been parking my four-wheeler, and I think he may be bedding about 200 to 300 yards down into a ravine where it's kind of dark timber and it's a little cooler down in there, and then coming up towards the bait and actually using that skidder trail which is where he would encounter my ATV. And I wish I'd have thought of that a few days ago. I don't know for sure that that's the case, but I just decided it makes sense to hide my four-wheeler in a different spot. So, you know, we're still working this. We got a few days left here, and we're excited that we do have another bear on the bait. It looks like a beautiful, you know, light-colored bear, and hopefully we'll get a look at either the skin with Virgil carrying it out, or at least start to get some daylight photos of it. So I'll see you in the tree stand. I'm just getting myself situated here. The bear did come in the daylight yesterday when I wasn't here. I just checked a covert scouting camera, and he came at 7:30-ish last night, so he came in well before dark. Well, that tells me that one of my two theories are right. Number one, he's got me figured out, or the fact that my four-wheeler was sitting in that skidder trail might have been turning him around. So I just made the hike the 200 yards up the mountainside from where my four-wheeler's parked right now, and at 8,000 feet, 200 yards up the mountainside is quite a hike. But I got a feeling we are going to have a bear on us tonight. The wind is right. I just put some more pastries out, and this bear like digs through everything and eats the pastries first, and then he'll go to the trail mix and whatever else is left. I put 3 pounds of bacon out also, in addition to another bucket of pastries, and I left the bucket sitting by the barrel just because I don't want it over here by me. So my confidence just went way up, so hopefully here we go. Die right there. Die within sight. Dead within sight. Oh my gosh. I got him. I can't believe it. Dead within sight. That's what I like. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, the last 20 minutes. I saw him cross behind the bait, basically about right where he just died, about 20-25 minutes ago. There's the death moan. He's big. Okay, so he crossed behind the bait about 20-25 minutes ago. I turned the camera on and hit record because I thought he was going to come around and come in right to my left there. But man, after 10-15 minutes, I'm holding my bow right here. I'm ready. And nothing. And then all of a sudden, I caught movement out of my right, and the bear was crossing the clearing right along the far edge of this clearing, about 30-40 yards away, right over there. And he just made a complete circle, and I just watched him. Made a complete circle all the way around. And I just couldn't, I wanted to get the camera on him, but he'd just go through an opening and look this way, so I never got a chance to get the camera on him until he stepped out right here and walked right to the bait. He gave me a perfect broadside shot. My arrow was singing, "Turn me loose, turn me loose," and I turned it loose. Jeepers. Can you believe that? Do it yourself, public land, Wyoming, 8,000 feet, 727 on day 4. Let's go have a look at him. And there's no need to blood trail him, because he's right there. That's a nice big male bear. There's the barrel. Good grief, I am less than 50 yards from the bait. You know what? This ain't the male. I just shot the female. The one with all the... Yeah, look at all the color on her back. I got the female. I thought I shot the big male. Okay, so things just drastically changed. I was all excited about coming back in here in the morning with everybody else and skinning this bear out in the morning, because it gets cold at night here. I mean, it literally drops 50 to 60 degrees. It's been frost most mornings. But there's a big male on this bait, and I was so focused thinking that I was going to shoot the big chocolate male. This female hasn't been in here. She hasn't been on camera for 3 days. And that's the one I got. So it's a nice big bear. Good grief, she's pushing 300 pounds. Got a huge head on her. Good night. This is a big, big bear for a female. Beautiful chocolate. Got this really nice blonde streak down her back, but I'm not sure if I can leave her in here overnight with that big male around. I got to make a decision on that. Either way, we're going to get this bear skinned out, and I want to show you a really delicious recipe for bear loin. So I'm gonna do that in tomorrow's video. But I'm 50 yards behind the bait right now, and it's sun's going down. So I got to make some fast decisions about what to do here. But what a fantastic hunt. I'm at 8,000 feet. I'm in Wyoming, public land, a do-it-yourself hunt. Man, it's been a struggle, and boom, all of a sudden, it's just a roller coaster ride of ups and downs, and man, are we on an up right now. Terrific chocolate bear. This is going to look wonderful as a rug on the wall in my lake property. man, thanks for watching this. And like I said, there'll be one more. I'll do another video tomorrow. And really appreciate all the people that follow along. And if you have a question or a comment, you know, please leave a comment below. Or if you have a question that I didn't do a very good job of answering, you know, the interaction in the comments below is really important. Likes are really important, and the subscribers are what allow me to do this. And I'm really grateful to all of you who are a part of this, because you're part of what allows me to do what I do. And thank you very much.